Beachball meeting 9. Rose being voiced by the creator of Amazing Digital Circus. Today I'm analyzing each BFDIE character. Fern, a kind character who debuted in this season alongside Jammy. His gender? Male. His species? Fernleaf, even though he kinda looks like a fir tree. And his personality? Well, a bit sensitive.
Idiot.
Now, Fern is a genuinely good person. He doesn't want to cheat, manipulate, and seems to do everything his friends ask for, including pointlessly chasing other contestants instead of participating in the challenge. Now, when it comes to his physical abilities, well, we had to watch an entire running montage for about a few meters of distance.
Phew. Okay. What the? Am I just really slow at running?
Yes.
Now, as a fun fact, he's apparently voiced by Cake's voice actor, Beachball, a non-binary character who already competed in another season called BFDI Mini Resort. So they actually met Spongy and 9. Or, given the fact that this season happens during BFDI, we'll meet 9 and Spongy. I really like their design, especially how the white circle comes around their eyes. I also like the less bright colors more compared to the ones in BFDI Mini. But what about their personality? In BFDIE, Beachball seems very enthusiastic, even hyping up over the Nightmare Island.
This is what you're battling for.
Wow, it's beautiful.
No, it's not.
But although they have a great and cheerful personality, they also like to cheat at the challenges alongside Rose and Sticker, aka the Cheater Alliance. I said liked because just 8 hours ago from writing the script, we found out that Beachball got eliminated. Hot dog! A male character with many recommended designs before this one. I'm glad that the creators kept his design horizontally and didn't make him look like the hot dog from Gumball. Now, in terms of personality, he's likely the most stubborn character in all BFDIE. In the first challenge, he initially had to climb a pole that was full of deadly traps, but then announcer revealed that he could actually climb any pole he wanted. Did he change the pole? No. Did he lose the challenge? Yes. He died so many times during a single episode that he started to become a competition for Bubble. Needy, a female syringe filled with a pink liquid, which turns people angry, and purple for a short period of time. According to BFDI Wiki, she was apparently seen as a cameo in BFB. But oh boy, that needle was not placed well there. She's definitely the chillest contestant of this season. Somehow, she doesn't bother to lift a finger, but the odds always play into her favor.
If the pole's on its side, does that mean...
And Needy is safe.
See? Told you I'd be fine.
Now, she might actually be the reason why announcer called Needle Needy. But it's kinda interesting how they're polar opposites. One is very hardworking, while the other is work shy. David, a male Divinian who we previously saw in the first battle for Dream Island alongside the OG cast. But here's the deal. Back then, David was introduced in BFDI 18 by announcer, and we know that BFDI and BFDIE happened during the same time. So most likely, David made his chronological debut in BFDIE and was then transferred to BFDI after his elimination. On the other hand, the episode David came into BFDI is also the episode where we find out that the show suffered some budget cuts, which may be because of BFDIE. Seems kinda expensive to run two shows at the same time. But here's the deal. Although BFDI David was already pretty crazy, it was nothing compared to what we see in BFDIE. He randomly threw a bunch of knives at Beachball, took Rose's gold ball by force, and even obliterated Sidewalky. And mind you, Sidewalky is basically the bully of the season. David was not playing around. But besides his aggression, we also see him more emotionally reactive compared to previous seasons. Now, in terms of his design, it remains pretty much the same as in the original BFDI. Rose, a female character who already participated in 2 previous seasons, BFDI Mini and BFDI Mini again, where she actually won. Rose wins the game!
Well done.
But here's something crazy about Rose. In the past, she also appeared as a cameo in the episode Seasonal Shift. Here, she was actually voiced by Gooseworks, aka the creator of the series The Amazing Digital Circus.
What? Wait, what do we do?
But Rose's design is a bit unusual. Her limbs are green compared to the usual black. Now, Rose is a pretty chill character who entered the Cheater Alliance mostly by mistake.
Are you sure? I think they know our secret now. Your turn. Eep. Okay. Oh, yay.
yet she doesn't seem to mind the advantages that come with it. Money. A female stack of $5 banknotes. She's like a kid who just wants the best friends but never gets it. First, there was Hot Dog, who she asked repeatedly to switch the pole and stay in the game. Then there was Needy, who told her to just wait until the end of the challenge, but who also betrayed her when she got the chance. I honestly felt sorry for her after that, and I'm hoping she comes back in the game after the public vote. Jammy. A female jar of peach-flavored jam. Now when it comes to her personality, Jammy is fearful and backs down easily.
Can I back out, Speaky Box?
But her biggest flaws are the fact that she's easy to manipulate and rushes to make decisions. Like in the first episode, she already promised that she'll be Ruler's henchman for the rest of the season if he helps her stay in the game. Not the smartest idea, but besides this stuff, Jammy seems like a pretty kind contestant who keeps her word and hates when someone, the Cheater Alliance, doesn't get caught.
Oh, right, the Cheater Alliance!
What did you say?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing. Good night.
What? Did you hear what she said?
Yes, she said nothing.
No!
Now she might have a bit of rivalry with Sidewalky, but I think it was just him being mean. Sticker. A blue, red, and yellow non-binary sticker. Honestly, the first time I saw them, I thought they resembled the Philippines flag. Shout out to all my Filipino viewers. Now as a fun fact, you can tell which character is a he, a she, or non-binary just by looking at their icon's background. Boys have blue backgrounds, girls have pink ones, and non-binary characters have purplish ones. Now what I truly like about Sticker is that they always find a way to outsmart announcer, trick their competitors, and help their allies. But I also like how they're cocky most of the time, even when it backfires.
Haha, you didn't see me. Haha, you can't crush me either. See, Sidewalky, you're all out of ideas.
Honestly, one of my favorite characters so far, besides Toothpaste, a female plastic tube who really improved her design compared to her other appearances. When it comes to her personality, I don't know if I should call her impulsive, dumb in a funny way, or both. In episode 1, she made Fern's life a living hell for simply stepping on her foot. In episode 2, she made peace with Fern, named him her best friend, and then started to hate on Rose just for saying this.
Can you guys be quiet?
And in episode 3, she declared both Sticker and Sidewalky as her enemies. A cool fun fact about her is that she can squirt toothpaste as an attack. Ruler. A male wooden object whose name is actually a pun to his status. Because he's Jammy's boss in this season. A ruler. Get it? Anyway, Ruler is a bit mischievous as you see in the first episode. He catched Jammy just to tell her this.
I'm gonna drop you!
What? Why catch me then?
I wanted to see your hopes get crushed.
And of course, Jammy promises to become his henchman. He's also kinda strong as he can hold her with only one hand. Yet, Ruler's not exactly the social type. We don't really see him interacting with anyone besides Jammy during the season. But here's the strange thing about these two. Even though they hang out a lot, Ruler never seems to care a bit about her. I mean, he basically made her explode in the second episode. Sidewalky, a male chunk of concrete, and one of the most violent contestants of this season. His signature move is to crush objects, contestants, and even their hopes. Yet he stood no chance against David. Not gonna lie, his attitude kinda reminds me of Blocky, but I'll take the OG Block over this guy. Now, as a fun fact about him, he's voiced by the same actor as Nickel. Announcer, the OG host who apparently lived a double life in between BFDI and BFDIE. But did he really? In BFDIE 2, we see that Announcer actually has a bunch of clones. So in between these two series, he might just have sent his clones to host on his behalf. But those clones, they don't seem cheap. They, alongside all the destroyed UFOs, might be the reasons why BFDI had to go through budget cuts in episode 18 and why the other announcers called season 1 a failure.
We're glad you managed to recover the funds we've lost during this campaign.
It's proven unsuccessful, and now it's time to come home.
And trust me, these budget cuts were pretty obvious when you looked at all the animation mistakes. If you want to see them all, click the video on the left.